friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad you stopped by to visit with me while I crochet, and hopefully you have a project or something to work on and keep you busy while we are visiting. I hope you're all having a great day. It's Wednesday. We made it to Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. And I am crocheting on a granny square, which is supposed to end up being a granny square crossbody bag. So I'm crocheting on this little square, and I'm just going to be very honest, okay? Because I'm all about being honest here. And I have not enjoyed this at all. Like, I'm dreading making the second part of this. I'm not going to be making crossbody bags. I thought I was going to, but it is so difficult for me that I'm not enjoying it at all. I'm struggling really bad. My hands just don't work like they used to. Now, on a bigger project like this, I can kind of get going, but I don't know. I'll crochet on that in a little bit and see if it goes better than what I'm doing right here. But I've been trying to crochet on this for a couple of days, and this is what I've got. My hands have just been hurting, aching, and my little pinky just doesn't want to do whatever I need it to do. It's protesting. And so, I'm really, it's finally right now, it's the first that I've been able to crochet like that. It's been a struggle for every stitch up until just that one point. I finally was able to do that. I've just been dreading, like, finishing this and starting a new one, because you gotta have 2 of these to make the bag. And I've just been dreading making the second one. Yeah, I want to crochet. I really do. I have the desire to crochet. I see people, sometimes say they lost their crojo. I don't think that is my situation, because I do have projects I want to do. Like, I would love to make up a whole bunch of these in different colors, but it's just a struggle that I'm not enjoying it. So what do you do in that case? I have so many projects I want to do. I have just a ton of things that I would love to just whip out. But I think my whipping it out days is gone. I'm on the struggle bus with each stitch, it seems like. I don't know. So if you've had issues of that, what do you do? Like, just keep trying, keep pushing forward. That's my plan, is to just keep trying, keep pushing forward. I'm not giving up. Okay, let me say that. I'm not giving up. I'm just saying I'm not enjoying it. I don't think I'm going to be making a slew of these bags like I had thought I was going to in my mind. You know how our mind plays tricks on us. And we think we want to do all these things, physical things, just because our minds are in denial about our limitations. And then our bodies is like, I don't know what you thinking, but we ain't fixing to do that. So I don't know. I'm really frustrated about it. I am, because I want to crochet. I want to do all the things. Crochet all the things that I have running through my mind. And I do have a lot of things running through my mind. But I'm just not enjoying it. It's because I'm just having to fight it so bad to get it done. I feel like I'm just having to work so hard at it. So I just need some advice. Like, what do you do when you're having situations or days upon days like that? Like, it's not just a one-day thing. this is just the way it has been. And if I ever get this one side done, then I gotta start another one, and I dread it. I really do. I want to crochet some art dolls. And again, starting the project is what's going to be the hardest part for me. But once I get going, I think it'll be okay. Those will be single crochet. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be any easier or not, to be honest. But yeah, I just don't want it to be such a struggle. So I feel like I'm just on the struggle bus about everything now lately. And I feel like people don't, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about people in my family, in my home. They don't understand what a struggle things are for me. And they still think I can do all the things, you know, like bringing in groceries, you know, somebody hands you a gallon of milk. Alright, so now I gotta start the next round of this. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. Is that big enough? Is that big enough for a purse? Oh my gosh. I would say they need to be at least 6 to 8 rounds. I am using a smaller hook. I'm using a 5, which is an H hook. And so I wanted to use a smaller hook just to have a little bit of a tighter stitch and bag. I don't know. I'm crocheting pretty loose these days, so yeah. So what are you guys working on today? What is your WIP of the day? No matter if it's crocheting or something else, you know. What's got you busy today? Tell me what's going on. This is my WIP for the last few days. Really and truly, it's been my WIP. But I'm going to try to complete this. I'm going to try to complete this bag. But I'm not just gung-ho about starting more or even starting the second half of this one. So bear with me. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm not giving up. I don't want to give up, but I don't want to struggle so bad either. Like when everything you do is a struggle, it wears on you. And it gets hard. It does. I just need something to be easy. Sorry about that, guys. I did not mean to come on here in this video go in that direction, but that's the direction it went because that's just, I guess, how I'm feeling. And it is hard. It is. And like I was saying, I just need something to be easy. I don't need to struggle on everything I do. I don't want everything I do to be such a struggle. I'm sorry about that. I just didn't expect that to come out. I did not expect that to come out. I really didn't. I don't know if that last stitch looks okay or not. Let me see. Alright, let me try it again. Looks like I got a little loosey-goosey there. So yeah, tell me what you guys are working on today. What projects got you busy for WIP day? No matter what kind of project it is. Big Daddy and I went to the grocery store last night and just picked up a few things, like milk and eggs, and he got some lunch meat for work. And bread, and I think some chips, just things like that, orange juice, things, you know, that we were out of. Definitely not a full load of groceries, but just a few things to, you know, we just don't like buying a full load at a time because we have to get all that in the house. So anyway, we did that, and then we came back home and got that unloaded and in and put away. Just trying to think, did we do? Oh, I did get cat food. I needed cat food. We just went to the little Walmart market. There's one across from the college, and we just went to that little one, so we didn't have to fight the crowds at the big one. But the thing is about this little one is it is only self-checkout, and you have to check yourself out, and that's rough on Big Daddy. The bending over and getting the groceries and scanning them and getting them in bags and then putting the bags in there, and then, you know, then all that you gotta do once you do get home. He's wore out by the time we leave the store. So that's rough. But, my plan is to get around get a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is around 5. I was thinking this needs at least 6 to 8, and it looks like 6 might not be big enough, so it may end up needing 8 rounds to make this a size, you know, worth even having. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a bunch of these. I'm really not even looking forward to doing that event. And I still haven't, like, just talked to Big Daddy about it to tell him that I don't think we need to do that event. I mean, I know he's gonna say, oh, we can do it, we can do it. But in reality, he can't do it. Silly man. What are you guys watching or streaming? Movies or series out there, like on Netflix or Prime or whatever. Just tell me whatever streaming station it's on, and I'll see if we have that. Today I did watch, or well, it was during the night. I did watch on Netflix, I believe it was. Was it Netflix? The Judge. You know, it might have been on Max, HBO Max. Somewhere I watched The Judge, and it ended up being a good little movie. It had a lot of twists and turns in there, and it ended up being, I mean, it was a lot of language, I think. I remember it being a lot of language in there, now that I think about it. But it was a good little storyline to follow. And tonight, or last night rather, I watched 7 Little Johnsons, and then I watched Outdaughtered, and let's see what else to watch. I think that's all I ended up watching. I need to find something new to watch. I've still been watching Alf, the little alien character, Alf. That's just a little funny little sitcom, you know. The little episodes aren't very long. So I've been watching that. But I need something new. I need something new to watch. So I'm coming to you guys for suggestions. And I think I might have said in that doll video that I was looking for a pair of shoes. I'm not sure if that's the doll video I said it in or a different one, but I was looking for a pair of shoes, and I could not find those shoes anywhere. And so I was in the doll room, digging in this drawer, digging in this box, looking everywhere for those shoes. And finally I was just like, who's wearing the black shoes? Is anyone wearing the black shoes? Thankfully no one answered me. But you know, I was here at my desk recording, and later, after I finished that and I was cleaning off my desk, my doll Danny was sitting right here beside me on my desk wearing the black shoes. I thought that was funny that the black shoes were right here beside me the whole time. That's the story of my life. I don't think I did this right. I think I just totally screwed that up some kind of way. I don't know. What did I do? What did I do here? Yeah, I had it right. It just didn't come out right. So my corner is in here. I had it right, but it sure didn't look right. Okay, so let me see. Get my corner in here. Right here, right here. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing right there so I can get all those stitches in the corner and make sure I'm going in the right direction. So I'm probably just gonna have a lot of different kind of videos for you. Some, you know, some different kind of doll videos, or unboxing and unpackaging things, and just, I don't know, just something that might be a little easier for me to do for just a little bit until I figure out what I'm doing here. Till I can get this going a little easier for me. I don't know. What would you do? Just seriously tell me, what would you do? Alright. Okay, I think this corner looks better. I don't know what I did with that other corner, but it did not look right. So I think this one will look better. I still need to do one more double stitch because my yarn split. I'm trying to work on that. I feel like I'm still recovering from the weekend also. And, you know, we could not have, we only stayed up there one night. We got there late Saturday night, in Hot Springs, Arkansas to visit my son Elijah. And so we pretty much just sat in the room and visited with him for a minute, and then he left and we went to bed. I guess it was about 2 hours. And he left and we went to bed, and then got up the next morning. He and his friend Chastity came, and you know, we done some things. But that was enough for us. It really just wore us out. And so Big Daddy said something about that was too fast, that next time he would have to, if Dakota was going with us, Big Daddy would have to take off that Monday so we could stay Sunday night also, and have 2 days up there. We barely survived one. I don't know what he's thinking. We barely survived one day. I don't know how in the world we would do 2 days. That was a lot. And I know some of you guys from your comments are like from around that area. So I'm just going to say, I do not feel like downtown Hot Springs is very handicap friendly. You know, none of the shops have a restroom, a public restroom, and a lot of the shops have upstairs. There's no elevator. There's no handicap parking. We do have a handicap tag. I have one I've had for years, but there's no handicap parking anywhere around there. And if it was any, there was cars there, so it wasn't enough. But yeah, I did not feel like it was handicap friendly at all. And I know it's a tourist thing, you know, that whole area is a tourist road. We didn't have no business being on it anyway, so. Not complaining, I'm just saying, if you are handicapped, I you know, do not suggest that as a place to go to vacation, because it's not very handicap friendly. Yeah, see, this is just so slow and just, uh, lost my stitches again. It splits all the time. Yeah, I think I need something with a different stitch to work on. Double crochet has always been my favorite stitch, but it's just been a struggle for me right now, to be quite honest. And this blanket here is a double crochet too, so it's not like it's going to be any easier, right? Where's my yarn? Where am I at? Oh, right here. That's where I'm at. And someone asked in the video about our little one-day trip to Arkansas, is why didn't we go back to the hotel? Because we didn't have a hotel. We had a hotel for Saturday night, and then you have to check out of that hotel that morning, the next morning. You know, you don't get to keep the hotel. And so we, you know, just had our bags in the car. We didn't have a hotel to go to. And then after we done our little sightseeing around town, we headed home. So we didn't have a hotel to go to. Did I do that? Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, guys, I am sorry about how this video kind of started out. I didn't mean to say all that and for all that, but sometimes that's just what happens, right? Sometimes the truth comes out. Oh, goodness. Well, see, it's going a lot easier over here on this project, I feel like. But it's still not completely easy. I'm still struggling. And my muscle right here in my arm is what's hurting me. When I'm crocheting, that's what's hurting on this arm. And the other arm is my pinky hurting. So yeah, it's a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a complete mess. I know I'm hurting from all that. Trying to go too fast, but I feel like I need to put a lot into this blanket because it needs to grow a lot to be the width of me. Let me hold it up by this end and see. Well, it does go. It doesn't wrap around my body, but it kind of just covers the top of my body, which I want it to come down over my sides, and I want it to be long enough to snuggle up in, you know, if I'm in a room that's cold or the air conditioner's on. I want to be able to cover up with it, so that's my plan. And if I have to crochet on this the rest of my life to get it that size, then so be it. We're just all going to be sick of looking at it. My crochet days have really slowed down, and some days, you know, my pinky's not cooperating with me, and so I try to crochet and it's just not working, and so I just have to put it down and walk away. Otherwise, I'm going to get too frustrated and just not be able to do it, you know, not have any kind of desire to do it because, you know, it's so hard. So, someone was asking why did I make those balls? Because this is kind of random. I didn't want the balls to be the same size, and I wasn't just crocheting off of the skein because I didn't want to color control it. After you go around so many times, like then I start doing the balls and just going from there, because otherwise I would run out of yarn and have to buy more yarn and more yarn. And if I do it these little random sizes, and I don't want the balls all the same size, I want them to be different, so I'm not weighing them or anything like that. That just, it's still pleasing to the eye, but it may not go all the way around, or it may go around and lap over a little bit. But whatever it does, it's still pleasing to the eye, and it works out so that I can just use that one skein of each color and not have to buy more yarn. If I was trying to do whole rounds all the way around, I would run out of yarn, because the bigger the blanket gets, the more yarn you use. So that's why I'm doing the balls. I know some people are new, and so they haven't heard me say all that before. So thank you guys who have been here forever and ever and all my videos, and you've heard me say that 1,000 times. Thank you for bearing through it one more time. Many people have asked about my son Dakota. He still plans on doing videos, but he was sick for a whole week. I don't know, something's been going around where it's not the flu, it's not COVID or anything like that. It's just you feel like you're dying and you're very sick, like cold-like symptoms where you just feel like you're dying. He had that for a week. But also, something about where he lives, and this is his second summer to be in that house, it has gnats in the summertime really bad. And he thinks they're coming from the drain, the sink drain, and so he pours bleach in there all the time. It helps for just a little bit, and then here comes the gnats. So he's pouring bleach down his drain about every other day, trying to kill the gnats. But he said the gnats are just so bad. I mean, he said they're not as bad as they were last year, because they were really bad last year. But he's, trying to combat that. And he said there's no way he could cook, even for himself, with gnats like that. And plus, he couldn't cook and actually do a video for YouTube with the gnats being like that. So he'll be back, though. He's trying to figure out what to do. He needs to call the landlord and tell the landlord, you gotta do something about these gnats. I think he might have last year and they come and sprayed, but it didn't help, is what I think I remember happening. But I'm not sure. This seems to be going okay when I'm trying to do this, other than I am having a muscle pain in my upper arm. But for some reason, that little pink square is just giving me the fits. And I'm just getting frustrated on it, and it's making me not want to do that project. Oh, goodness, guys. I tell you what, I'm just tired. I'm tired. So I'm going to go ahead and go and probably end up taking a little nap. I need a nap. Maybe that will help me. Anytime I'm frustrated and feel really bad and just have, like a down day, which we're allowed to have a down day. We're all allowed for that. But, you have to pull up your big girl panties and carry on. But a day or two of feeling bad and not, it's okay. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay not to be happy and perky all the time. But it's okay not to. But you can't stay there. You have to pick yourself up, pull your big girl panties up, and move on, push forward. So that's what I will be doing. That's what I'll be doing. And I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, I will see you all in the next video, friends. I love you guys. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet or do anything else that brings you happiness. I will have another video later this afternoon, a doll unboxing video, because I had ordered several from AliExpress and they all come in at the same time. And so I have another video coming up later, and I hope that you will watch that and enjoy it and see what kind of, unique looking dolls that I am adding to my collection. Bye, friends. I will see you in the next video.